Day number 6, we're gonna start fishing now. Slow start to the day today. Guess everybody was tired from the travels yesterday. It's 8 o'clock. Sky's looking a little bit cloudy. I guess we should get about, I'm hoping to get a good full day of fishing today. Yeah, everything's ready. Got one rod ready. I'm gonna just use that one rod first. See how that works out. Other than that, it's windy. I'm a little bit grumpy. Slept okay, I think. Yeah, except for the cold and the mosquitoes. Lots of mosquitoes last night. Lots and lots of mosquitoes. Yeah, check that out. This is the natural lake, eh? right above. I think this place is easily above sea level by 500,000. Not sure. I gotta check the GPS later on. Once we plug in the Ray Marine, we'll have a better view of where we are right now. Better understanding of what we're fishing. Yeah, hope for the best today, eh? Hope to have a lot of fun today. Let's go. First time I go out fishing, it's been a long time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten the line. Very important that you tighten the line, because when you put in new line, if you don't have enough tension in it from the start, the spool starts to slip and you get this drag slip, you know? It's not actually the drag coming out, it's just the line slipping. Tighten my drag real hard and you pull on that lure like you have fish, so this is real tension to the line. Yo! Make sure you have steady hands, huh? Right? Yes, small fella, not big. Not big, not big, not big. Not pulling out drag much, but good fight. That's why I love black bass, eh? Nice size. Probably 3-4 kilos. Yep, 3-4 kilos. Nice good fish. That's a very good fish. Fantastic way to start the day. Check that out. Taken out on the Guerrero pearl shad. That's a Guerrero pearl shad. You just pop and pop and pop. You walk the dock a little bit, you entice the fish to come out. You see that kind of vegetations out there? That's where they like to lunk. They like sit down those vegetations. Baba, tolong. Yeah, mantap. Take the fish. Good morning. Let this bad boy go. 10 pounds. 4 kilo lebih. We let this guy go. Hold on, 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 hold on. Okay, go. Good job, good job. Mantap Pak Joshua, mantap. Ayo. Next fish. There's so much vegetation here. The reason why I'm using the Guerrero is because even if something is stuck behind you, you can't walk the dog, right? You can still continue popping. That's the beauty of the Guerrero. When I designed the Guerrero, I made sure that it's usable even in this kind of heavy vegetation here. When you work with trebles, right? When you work with trebles and you have, yeah, you tend to catch vegetation coming out. And because of the weight, now the vegetation holds at the treble, you will not walk the dog as you want it. So you can still pop. But ideally, you know, in vegetations like this, you just want to pop and pop. Because why? It makes a lot of noise. It makes a lot of noise. It attracts fish out. You know, they're curious. They want to know what's happening outside, you know. It was a real good day, huh? Good day to start. You see, if you notice that strike just now, the black bass came all the way out because, you know, they're not afraid, they're not shy. See if they're hanging out right beneath those vegetations. By popping, I'm trying to call them out. You gotta be careful to where you cast, you know, in this kind of vegetation. You don't want to cast to a place where you think you're gonna lose the battle, you know. You want to choose where you cast. You just don't want to cast everywhere. Because, you know, these fish are strong. All these fish, they're quite strong, and that first fight that they give you in the first 1 minute, you know, Yowie, literally you can't stop them. You know, you can try your best, but when you do stop them, that's when equipment fails. You know, split rings give up, line snaps, leader gives up, something, or rod breaks, right? You gotta give them that first burst first. Once you give them that first burst, after that, it's your game, you know. We're gonna go to another stretch right now, see if we can find another fish there. 9 o'clock, one fish, 10 to 11 pounds. Good start for the Grandmaster. No. Ayo Pak Yusuf, udah. Boom, diambil. I want to try the buzz baits. The new Drave Executioner series buzz baits that I made here. These buzz baits are for strong fighting fish. You know, the fish that. Problem with buzz baits is that, you know, they're effective. The most effective lure to use is the buzz bait. You know, it never fails you. It makes a lot of noise. It's easy to cast. It's easy to use. Trusted by anglers every single time. But the thing is that they don't hold up. You know, when a snakehead takes it, makes quick work out of it, and it becomes a paper clip in one fish. We made this 1R series using 1.5 millimeter so that it will hold up. I've tested it on some snakeheads back at home. It has held up pretty good. So let's see how it works here. It's quite a beautiful day. It's quite cloudy. You want to make noise. In the morning, you just love, I love making noise. So I'll cast this buzz bait until 11 o'clock. A few good fish. Yeah, they make lots of noise. And fish, they hate this noise. They just hate this clacking noise. It's just annoying to them. Most of the time they just come out and slam on the fish, on the lure. And it's effective also because, you know, thick vegetation like this, I just cast in. I don't give a shit. You know, I'm just working the lure out of the vegetation just like that, you know. Making as much noise as I can. Just cast anywhere you want to. Up, down, and shit goes from there. Ayo Pak, tempat lain. We caught the first fish at about 9 o'clock and we're having a dry run, trying to change spots so that, you know, we just run away from the wind, get some calmer waters. I like that. I like to see my lure on the top, you know. When it's windy, it's quite choppy, you can't see your lure. Not that exciting. So we're going to change spots right now. Tukar tempat ya Pak. Angin kencang ini. Bapak, ke sana Bapak. Biar lemparnya begini. Ini kita lawan angin ini, nggak bisa sampai itu umpan. Come on, black bass. One boom, come on. Come on. Come on, black bass. Tara burung itu masuk. Pas. Saya masa 2 hari di Manado ya. Saya turun pesawat, ceweknya cantik. Saya ke hotel, ceweknya cantik. Di kedai makan, warung makan, ceweknya cantik. Semua tempat ceweknya cantik. Semua saya mau kawin, Bapak. Aduh. Besok saja ya, Manado ya. Pak Eswa ikut atau tidak? Kalian aja kita ke Manado. Hah? Ayo Pak Eswa.
Lebih bagus di Makassar, Pak.
Makassar ya.
Nanti kita dapat ikan Ambon.
Ayo Bapak, kita pulang dulu.
Ya.
Kita pulang, kita ambil apa? Itu yang scanner itu, 3D itu, sonar itu, fish finder. Lagi bagus. Kita makan. Nanti kita keluar jam berapa? Jam 2? Oke, siap. Oke Bapak. Setengah berapa pulang? Setengah 7, siap.
Jam 10.
Siap.
Bisa buat pagi.
Iya. Harus lihat letup-letup Bapak, baru puas. Black bassnya harus puas. Bom. Had one good fish. The wind started coming in and it was a little bit hard to cast and hard to play top water. I'll be going out again after lunch. Time's about 2 o'clock. I hope to catch more fish now. Round 2. Spinnerbait ni dia umpan dalam. Fish on. Big one. Yeah. Fish on. Yep, black bass. Yep, black bass. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Sucks. Not bad. Caught on the Drave spinnerbait. Look at that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Mantap, Pak. This one a bit bigger. 14 pounds. All right. Tunggu, saya lepas. All right, let's let him go. Go. Good job.
Bos, kenapa lepaskan ikan tu?
Because we don't want to. We release because number one, we don't need to keep the fish. We want to sustain the fish here so that they can continue breeding and preserve the area for the future generation to come and fish. You know, take all the fish. What is there left for our kids and our future generation? That's the reason why we catch and release. Also, at the same time, you know, when they are predator fish, right? So they keep some species in check. Bring that number down. Now we're playing with Mother Nature. You know, I don't like doing that. Don't need it, don't take it. Unless, you know, you're in the jungle and you want, really need to eat that fish, then a different story. But if you don't need to, I would prefer to just let it go. Being a top water fan, really not a big fan of using spinnerbaits. You know, it's effective catching fish. Tournament, fish counts, yeah. Now if fish junkie like I am, waiting to see that top water explosion. But it works. And, you know, you travel this far, weather is not permitting for me to play top water, so you you just have to improvise and see how. Oh, oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, that's a big one. Besar Pak. This is a big one. Ah, ah. Ah. Oh, underestimated this one. Let's see the grandmaster at work. Whoa, whoa, it's not this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nice fish. Nice big fat fish. Look at that. Look at the size of this one. Oh. Besar itu Pak, 10 kilo lebih itu. Thick one. I hate losing fish. But that's fishing. I think the guy nibbled on it a few times, and then on that second last cast, he just took it, huh? That was a good fish. Kita dari sana semula, Bapak. Kita ke sana, langsung hanyut semula. The thing with fishing spinnerbaits is that you have to, you don't see the lure, right? But you gotta prepare for that strike. As soon as you see that fish take it, right? You wanna prepare for that strike, and you gotta be sure which angle you're striking. Such a shame that hook gave way. But that, see, that's the might of the black bass. The black bass is just too strong. Just too strong. You know, it's just way too strong. In my opinion, black bass, pound to pound, the hardest fighting fish. And though I would still say that the golden dorado's got a stronger jaw, but the black bass will come close, because you know it feeds on crustaceans, right? But yeah, they're so used to breaking all those crustaceans that, you know, they've got a very powerful bite. That bite, you know, strengthened with that hard jaw that they've got, unrivaled. Ever since my first black bass trip in, what was that, 2011? Yeah, 2011. On to that fish. You know, it gives you this amazing topwater hits. And the fight, spoiled angler that I am, I search for topwater strikes more than actually I search for fish. You know, just as long as I get to throw a topwater bait out and wait for that one strike, one explosion, I'm pretty happy actually. But you know, we came out here with the idea of testing the rod. So the only way for me to do that is to put on fish, and so yeah, whatever works. But you can see the spinnerbait, 3 bites, quick succession, less than an hour. 3 bites. I think I would probably cast less than 100 times probably. But that's the effectiveness of spinnerbait. And the way we designed the Drave spinnerbait is that, you know, it gives you a real tight wobble. You know, the spinners, they don't move all that much. So the circular motion when they're wobbling is just pretty nice, that it makes this really nice vibrating sound, boom, 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 underwater, and it just calls fish out. Usually I'll just cast the spinnerbait out. You know, it's not very deep here, so I'll just let it drop a little bit and then start retrieving in a very, not too fast, but slow, that I can feel the vibration from the spinnerbait. And effectively what you want to do is you want to vary your movement. You know, you don't want to go always slow. You want to go slow, you want to go fast. Sometimes, you know, fish, they get wary of certain lures and they get smart, you know. So when you're moving slow and then all of a sudden you move fast, it triggers that predatorial instinct inside that, that bait is getting away. So boom, goes, snaps up. I always do that on my topwater lures as well. If you guys have seen my video on the topwater explosion in Royal Belum, Malaysia, right? So, you know, the fish, that particular toman was actually pretty shy, and he didn't want to take. he didn't want to take. He rose a few times, but he just didn't want to take. So I think it was on the 50th cast or something like that. You know, I saw it coming up. I casted at it, and I know it's coming, so I moved it slow. And as he was approaching, I moved it fast just to, you know, trigger that instinct. Get one more, just one more bite, one more fish for the day. 6 o'clock. Beautiful place. Really beautiful. Just a shame that we can't fish top water right now. Especially that fat one that got away. I think if I had caught that on top water, that would have been one hell of an explosion. That would have kept me up tonight. That's still going to keep me up tonight. I hate losing fish. I hate losing fish. Even worse is I hate losing equipment.